Radiator valves: thermostatic, corner, angled, straight, traditional, manual and modern. If there is a need to furnish your clients with a specific aid, then you must be knowing about each part of finding and keeping up with the most proper radiator valve for any radiator establishment. How to find which radiator valves you need. So you want to purchase another radiator valve and don't have any idea where to begin. While buying any new radiator valve, there are various factors which should be kept in mind. Size, shape, finish and color, functionality, the brand, price. If you need accessories, it could seem like a great deal to consider, yet it's unimaginably simple when you have the data and assets from Trade Radiators to assist you with tracking down the most reasonable items. Types of radiator valves. 1. Thermostatic radiator valve. The numbers on the valve react to the room's temperature rather than the radiator's internal temperature, allowing a specified amount of water to enter your radiator. This information can be used in order to get a general understanding about the temperature and numbers in order to refer to the manufacturer's specifications, which can differ at times. 2. Manual radiator valves. Internally, manual radiator valves use a basic on/off system. There is a need to manually adjust them in order to allow the proper amount of hot water into the radiator. Typically, they have little valves. There is a scope of separation of thermostat in the room but needs to be wanted to work off a central thermostat. Manual valves are standard. 3. Dual fuel radiator valves, that is double fuel radiators specialty. The fundamental advantage of these valves is that they discredit the need to have new pipework completed. 4. Traditional radiator valves. A typical thermostatic radiator valve is referred to as the one which is found to be made up of brass. The traditional valve type is found making mistakes at times if compared to the manual radiator valve, refers to the shape and style of the valve. Traditional radiator valves include a polished circular or lever handle on top, as well as a lock shield that is similar in appearance. The level of control can be kept as per the requirement to seek from the radiator. You can use either a thermostatic or manual valve. 5. Modern radiator valves. The radiator valves are referred to as one of the most typically modest as well as the one which does not have many planned highlights as could be expected. They are undeniably fit to spaces where you need to make a contemporary stylistic theme and just need a valve that looks like it. 6. Straight radiator valves. In some cases, the pipework must be connected to the radiator in a straight line with no bends. This is when a straight radiator valve is required. 7. Angled radiator valves. Any place your radiator needs to make a 90 association on the upward plane, a calculated radiator valve is required. In the event that the right point is out, for example projects towards you, and in, you want a corner valve. 8. Corner radiator valves. Radiator valve sizes available. There are many people who are not found realizing that they can get various types as well as sizes of radiator valves. Erroneously purchasing some unacceptable size could see you end up with a valve that won't continue regardless of how diligently you attempt. Presently the issue isn't on the grounds that your radiator has an odd valve size, however will be because of the lines your radiator is associating with being strange. Most rooms in the UK have 15mm lines as standard, however you might view a line as 8mm, 10mm or 22mm. Selecting a color or finish for valves. The amazing thing about radiator valves is that they may be customized in terms of color and finish just like your radiator. Nothing is known to be more complicating than having a gorgeous new radiator put only to have the installation appear a little out of place, with valves poking out like a sore thumb. 1. Anthracite radiator valves. People who are making a point of adding more grays and slate finishes in their kitchens and bathrooms are loving this color. 2. Black radiator valves. Best to keep things basic when you have a dark radiator or towel rail. They can likewise make for a remarkable look on hazy or cast iron radiators. 3. Brass radiator valves. It's a fairly difficult aesthetic to pull off, so it's best for rooms with other brass fittings and fixtures, or if you're looking for a valve color to contrast with a black or anthracite radiator. 4. Chrome radiator valves. Very famous in restrooms, the chrome valve is your dearest companion while purchasing another towel rail. 5. Nickel radiator valves. Some people avoid nickel because they believe it requires a lot of upkeep. A good-looking valve, on the other hand, will not require any special cleaning or polishing. 6. Pewter radiator valves. These are one amongst the extraordinary valves which have a tiled floor and more obscure shading radiator. 7. Satin radiator valves. Satin has a deeper brushed texture than nickel or silver, which works well in environments with a lot of grays or neutral tones. 8. Silver radiator valves. Silver functions admirably in rooms that depend on a ton of light, similar to your washroom. 9. White radiator valves. Ideal for matching a conventional white radiator with a traditional appearing valve. Thanks for watching.